Dodgers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. How about a scouting report on him? Just about ready to roll. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
And we are underway in Denver. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Just settling in here at Coors Field. On a line out towards center. One down. Here comes the throw. One out man at first. So now it's Freddie Freeman. And that's way high. And it's 1-0. Just settling in here at Coors Field. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one drilled right center field. That one heads for the fence and gone. A two-run homer. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. That's it out. Two down, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hitter, number 17, Shohei Ohtani.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's your 1. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He circles the bases. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. And now the 0-1. Just missed. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Freddie Freeman the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. And that misses. Ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. And another ball. Ohtani maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit. and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
So a man at first. Here's Kyle Tucker. Not even close there. And that is ball one.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Fair ball. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Left fielder,
The 0-1.
Ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Two on, one out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Smoked into the gap, and this might score both runners. The second run scores, and they lead by 2. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead. Here comes Max Muncy. And that is out of play. Still only one out here in the inning. That one carrying. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw in there safely.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
0-1. And a foul ball. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing. Dalton rushing. Digs in now. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one missed.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Payoff pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Rushing off of first with 2 away. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That's outside. And now it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run dinger.
Ball 1.
Edman to first, and Freeman is retired. That one. Back here in Denver, top of the second, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Up the middle, Betts. The throw to first. One out in the second. There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. And it one-hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Tommy Edman up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Out towards right center field. Pajes should have this one. And there's two down. High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. And out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. There's a strike. Ohtani, the former Rookie of the Year, hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The 0-1. Betts chasing that time. That just misses, and it's 1-2. Grounds one to short. They take the force out. Third out. Bottom of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
There's a line drive to left field. Hernandez takes it in for the out. One up, one down. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. One out, runner at second. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Two away.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Betts under it. Brings it in. And that's the third out. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
That's a ball.
Well struck right field. And in one hops the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker in position. And there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, here's Muncy to hit. Nice grab. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Grounded out his first time up. Hit on the ground to short. Betts. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
2-0. And that's outside.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Up the middle, and that chance handled to Betts at second for one. Over to first, safe. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Ball one, no strikes. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Lead runner around second. Tucker hustles to get it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the last half of the third. And that'll load the bases. Here is Freddie Freeman. He's already homered in this game.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
He hauls it in. 2 away.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
Out to escape a bases loaded. Start of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. Ohtani back to work.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And misses inside.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
The 2-1. That one catches the corner for a strike. Misses off the plate. 3-2 now. Got him. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
On the ground at first, Freeman steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton rushing now at the plate. That one ripped, but foul. In there at the knees. That is strike 2. This one in the air center field. Pajes on his way over. And that is that. Back here in Denver, bottom of the fourth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Makes the catch. One down. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Muncy stands in here, takes ball one low. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Nope, inside, ball two.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye at the strike zone. That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez moving under this one, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Check swing called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one hammered way back there. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. First one to Freeman is in for a strike. Foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. And we're at the top of the fifth. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man at second. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2.
Ball in.
This one in the air, right field. Tucker takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Max Muncy at the dish. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Eric Lauer.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Runner at second here, one gone. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike two. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
This to third. Inning over. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Well, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. He'll take a trot around. Bases. Lucia, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff. Racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in. Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Flex situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Wastes no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 1-0. And there's the ball.
Outside.
Two down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Foul ball there. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And they'll do it again.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated.
Oh, the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning. Back here in Denver, all set for the top of the 6th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. And here is Dalton rushing.
Ball, that's out.
Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. And that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped, but it curls foul. Comes up empty. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. Dalton Rushing will hit next. Pajes makes his way towards it. Can't reach it and finds the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And his third hit of the game is a triple.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Edman. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered here in this one. Reaching down, makes the catch.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Pajes at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Reaching down, makes the catch. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Just missed. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Andy Pajes.
Hey.
The 0-2. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Righty reliever out of the pen, Edgardo Henriquez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Outside.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's his
Betts looks to second. That's 1 and 2. What a play. Tommy Edman at the plate.
coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. That gets by him. Here comes Edman around third. In to score from first. Save.
Well done. Drives in the run. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And they're happy to just get off the field after that. Bottom of the seventh. And to play for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Number 60, Eduardo Henriquez.
And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's got a double, his fourth hit. In the air, right field, Tucker. Under it. One away.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
The 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. There's a strike. Betts tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. That smash towards center. Brings it in, and a quick out, number 1. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And there's 2 away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Just missed.
Down.
And a foul ball. The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Muncy hits one in the air. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. Another homer. His second homer of the night. Here's Mookie now. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. They go back to back. His second home run of the game. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. They've hit another. That's his third home run of the game. In the box now, no balls and a strike. 4 runs already in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
0-1. That's back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And wow, that one is way out of here. Gets to it with a slide. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one at triple digits. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
2 down. So last chance.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 66, Tanner Scott.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez drop step going back. And a foul ball. They're down to their final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. Ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have
me without a soul.
Here I go, coming live again from the home of the drag races. Let me add, cops never had braces. But that right there is another page, we'll turn that later on. I ain't got nothing but a few minutes here, let me bring y'all to my home. First let's stop by the candy store, but then shop for a bag of treats. It ain't California, but it's Carolina, never tastes bad to me. And I guarantee you when the session in, we'll need us some to eat. So I take it down to the chicken coop, the best in the southeast. Get a quarter dark and them potato rounds, I bet you would like it. Or the fried fish and a couple shrimp, you can taste the town when you bite it. If you don't keep it moving after all this food, you will lay it down with the itis. And I got plenty much more to show, throw the plates away, let's fight it. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the Project Kaiser. Then they got flipped with the rent on 1,000. Moved the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the Westside Club. Every night packed with the Westside cuz. Westside players and the Westside thugs, showing Westside love to the Westside plug. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Mallard Creek. If you want something out of here, it's on me. When to pay the cashier, put this on 3. This small town in the big city called Met County, everybody know each other. Even on the south side, we'll know a brother. Chop it up, shout it in, burn, brother. It's been a pleasure. Anytime you wanna come on down, I'll show you around. Now make sure you get in the house and I won't pull off till you safe and sound. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on me, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Betty Ford, Best Trade, Nation Ford, Rouse Fair, Freedom Drive, Truck Seas, Little Rock, Boulevard, Statesville, Sunset, North Trine, South Trine, Grand Street, Sugar Creek, Plaza Road, Double T, Central Ave, Albemarle, Independent, Woodlawn, Outer Wild, Downtown, Monroe, Flat Road, Wilkinson, Mill Road, Oaklawn, Airwood, Glenwood, Brookshire, Every Hood, Georgia, all the way back round North Carolina, Texas, all the way back round South Carolina, Louisiana, all the way back round North Carolina, Tennessee, all the way back round South Carolina, Florida, all the way back round North Carolina, Mississippi, all the way back round South Carolina, Arkansas, all the way back round North Carolina, Alabama, all the way back round South Carolina.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Left fielder, number 17, Elliot Ramos.
And we are underway. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now one away.
Nope. Ball one.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Casey Schmidt now at the plate. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Got him. Strikes out. Back here in Denver. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Adrian Hauser. What do we need to know here? Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ramos gets under it. And there's one away. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting third, first baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Andy Cohen.
In the dirt, blocked. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Now he breaks his bat. In time to Devers, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Rafael Devers.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
I'm in Bottega Veneta. Waffling a stitch on a sweater. Parakeet green on the letters. I don't be rocking no butters. If you see me booted, it's missing Margiela. Double R came with umbrella. They tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer ain't here. Got dispatch it, I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca. And Issey Miyake, I feel the Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion in checkers. I crave all the pressure, they cave under pressure. The difference is clear. Aim is a target in over a year. I bet you can tell by the Schwick on his tactical gear. Yeah, I got remarkable range. Might as well finish the flames and also the mains. So only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains. I bust on the plane, examine the different terrains. They used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins. Yeah, came from the sediment. So dirt on my name, it's irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited. Talking much louder than negative sentiment. But on my 90s, they mashing the vitamins. Late to the session, I pull up in Revenant. Hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want the future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella. They tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farmer ain't here, but it's special. I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella. They tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef from the farmer ain't here, but it's special. I got no vendettas. Yeah, Cartier frames.